Jennifer.
I want to bring up a lot of the medical and health risks that surrogacy has. Sometimes there are medical conditions that arise in the surrogate pregnancy. This could be during the implantation and the insemination process, where infection or bleeding could occur. There are some medical conditions that can pose serious health risks to the baby and surrogate mother. Along with that is both surrogate mother and intended parents are at risk of being taken advantage of. In some cases, either the surrogate or intended parents are taken advantage of. Unfortunately, scams involving surrogacy do occur. Sometimes people feeling shame or medical complications arise. Unpaid medical bills are a common problem. When the intended parents do not pay, a hospital typically holds the surrogate mother responsible for the payment. With that, I found a case with a surrogacy agency. It's called Surrogacy USA Inc. And then, due to its unregulated nature, and the surrogacy business is ripe for fraud and deceit. Take, for instance, a case of Surrogenesis, a surrogate company that vanished and pocketed the money intended to cover surrogates' health insurance. Surrogenesis clients were left stranded with a pile of medical bills and nowhere to turn. Attorneys say Collins is the owner of Surrogenesis, steered her client to Michael Charles Independent Financial, which was portrayed to be a personal property escrow company that would hold clients' funds and trust and pay out surrogacy fees, medical fees, and costs associated with the surrogate process. But Collins owned Michael Charles, which she concealed from the clients by creating fictitious employees' identities to make it appear that it is independent, coming with its own staff. Prosecutor said she started off the company in California and then moved to Texas when the FBI got a hold of what she was doing, and then she moved back. She stole $2,510,000 from over 60 couples who went into surrogacy, and all these parents have no way to pay for this now. And because of the lack of legal protection, there's nothing that they can really do. Because there are no current laws in California or other states that protect them. And then my partner talked about the UK and their laws. There's a lot of laws in other countries. Out of 20 countries that are listed, 9 of them completely ban surrogacy, both altruistic and commercial. 7 allow it, and then 4 of them have complicated laws where some are allowed and some aren't. For instance, Australia, only altruistic surrogacy is allowed, and then same with Canada. The only case where they can be paid is if there's a lot of medical bills and they can be reimbursed for it, but it all depends on what the legislation says. France completely has it illegal. Hong Kong is illegal. Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Japan, the Netherlands, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and Switzerland. They're all legal. There's a big financial aspect to this. One of the main reasons someone becomes a surrogate mother is for financial gain. This could be because she may be unemployed, she needs money for school, or she needs to support her family of her own. Not all surrogacy pregnancies stem from financial need, but most of them are. What's bad about this is, on the other end of the spectrum, many surrogate mothers could develop financial problems during the pregnancy that may go above and beyond the cost of pregnancy that the parents can afford, and sometimes the plan that they work out doesn't pay for it, because some others have to go through special therapies, medications, and birthing classes that are completely not covered by things. And for any reason, the parents there's some cases where parents change their mind about not wanting the kid, and so they stop paying the surrogate mother, so the surrogate mother is stuck with a child that they didn't want in the first place because they're doing it for someone else, and then all the bills and childcare and things later on in life that if they don't want to adopt a kid, because most of the time, like, it takes years for adoption to happen.